Welcome back to Reno's World, where we journey into the unknown and uncover the secrets lurking in the shadows. I'm your host, Reno. Today, we're diving deep into the enigmatic realms of the Black Cube conspiracy and the ancient worship of Saturn. Are these symbols mere coincidences, or do they point to something more profound? Stick around as we unravel these mysteries together. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get started. At the heart of the lore is the Black Cube, a geometric shape that appears in numerous cultural and religious contexts. Conspiracy theorists claim that this object is not merely a design choice, but a potent symbol linking ancient mysteries with modern secret societies. The theory asserts that the cube is an earthly manifestation of Saturn's energy, a cosmic force tied to time, control, and hidden power. According to lore, the cube's unyielding form represents the material world's boundaries, while simultaneously serving as a gateway to esoteric knowledge. The origins of the Black Cube motif can be traced back to ancient civilizations. In these narratives, some suggest that the cube appears in the architecture of the ancient Egyptians and Sumerians. However, one of the most striking associations is with the Kaaba in Mecca, a site which, despite its sacred status in Islam, is claimed by conspiracy proponents to be a relic of pre-Islamic Saturnian worship. They point out that the cube shape, its dark hue, and the mysterious rites once conducted within its vicinity echo the lost rituals of ancient Saturn worshippers. Saturn, the Roman god of agriculture and time, has been venerated for centuries. His influence extends far beyond the classical pantheon, evolving into a symbol of cosmic order and the darker facets of human existence. Conspiracy theorists argue that Saturn's association with control and inevitable decay made him a figure of worship among secretive cults. Rituals dedicated to Saturn are said to have been conducted as early as 476 CE, during the twilight years of the Roman Empire. Hidden in the catacombs beneath Rome, these ceremonies were believed to be rites of passage for the elite, a secret society preserving ancient wisdom. Fast forward to the 18th and 19th centuries, when occultism began to flourish in Europe. Figures such as Aleister Crowley and later controversial personalities like Anton LaVey are sometimes linked in these conspiracies to a reawakening of Saturnian rituals. In alleged underground gatherings held in shadowy corners of London and Paris during the late 1800s, members of secret orders would reportedly invoke Saturn's name to channel his power, ensuring that their influence permeated the corridors of power in Europe. Detailed accounts, some claim recorded in secret manuscripts from the year 1892, describe how initiates would meet at midnight, their ceremonies punctuated by the tolling of church bells, echoing the passing of time as dictated by Saturn's relentless march. One of the most fascinating and, to many, disturbing aspects of this conspiracy is the alleged ritualistic ceremonies that combine the symbolism of the Black Cube with Saturn worship. According to various sources within the conspiracy community, these rituals are elaborate affairs designed to harness cosmic energies and to impose control over society. In a particularly infamous event purported to have taken place on December 21st, 2000, on the winter solstice when darkness reaches its zenith, a secretive group allegedly held a ceremony in a remote cavern beneath London's abandoned subway tunnels. The participants, clad in dark robes embroidered with cryptic symbols, are said to have assembled around a towering black cube, their chants resonating with references to Saturn as the Dark Chronos. Participants in these ceremonies reportedly recite passages from texts believed to be of Saturnian origin. One such document, allegedly written in 1524 by an obscure occultist named Marcellus de Vries, is said to describe Saturn as the guardian of all mortal fates. During these rituals, it is claimed that participants experience vivid hallucinations, a merging of time and space that, according to eyewitness accounts, results in a shared vision of a dystopian future where Saturn reigns supreme over human destiny. The rites are not solely about invoking otherworldly power. They also include a symbolic sacrifice. Conspiracy theorists assert that during these gatherings, participants offer not only symbolic tokens, but sometimes even personal artifacts, items that represent the passage of time, such as worn clocks or calendars, to appease Saturn. The act of sacrificing one's own material history is seen as a way of severing ties to the mundane world, allowing the worshiper to fully embrace the transformative power of the dark deity. In today's urban landscapes, the presence of the black cube is more than an architectural oddity. It is a sign of covert power. Proponents of the conspiracy point to several modern structures where cube motifs are recurrent. For example, sleek glass towers in New York, seemingly designed without ornamentation, are interpreted as modern shrines to the ancient deity. Conspiracy circles have noted that key financial districts and corporate headquarters often display cube-like designs, insinuating that modern power brokers are direct heirs to these Saturnian traditions. Moreover, the emergence of an Israeli private intelligence firm bearing the name Black Cube adds another layer of intrigue. While this company operates in the realm of espionage, its very name has been seized upon by conspiracy theorists as evidence of a deliberate link to ancient occult practices. According to these narratives, the firm's covert activities in global finance and politics are merely the modern expression of Saturn's eternal influence, a silent force that manipulates world events from behind the veil of secrecy. The Black Cube and Saturn worship conspiracy is a tapestry of history, ritual, and symbolism. Its allure lies in its ability to connect disparate elements, from ancient temples and forgotten manuscripts to modern skyscrapers and intelligence agencies, into a coherent narrative of hidden power. Whether it is the eerie midnight ceremonies in underground chambers or the everyday presence of cube motifs in corporate architecture, the theory asserts that a secret tradition endures, one that has silently influenced human affairs for millennia. For believers, the narrative is not merely a theory, but a roadmap to understanding the occult mechanics of our modern world, a world where the passage of time and the inexorable pull of destiny are inexorably linked to a dark, omnipresent force, the mystery. Historical records provide us with verifiable details about both the symbolism of cubes in architecture and the worship of Saturn as an ancient deity. For instance, it is an undeniable fact that the Kaaba in Mecca is a cube-shaped structure, and its status as a central sacred site is well documented in Islamic tradition. Similarly, the ancient Roman festival of Saturnalia, celebrated in honor of Saturn, the god of time, agriculture, and social inversion, is thoroughly recorded in historical texts. These examples are concrete. We have physical structures, established historical practices, and calendar-dated events, like Saturnalia, which was celebrated annually from December 17 to 23, that are backed by a wealth of primary sources and scholarly research. In contrast, the more sensational claims linking the Black Cube to secret occult practices or global control mechanisms remain in the realm of speculation. While conspiracy narratives assert that modern-day elites use cube symbolism as an emblem of hidden power, these claims typically lack independently verifiable evidence. For example, assertions that clandestine rituals involving black cubes occur in underground chambers beneath major cities are based on anecdotal accounts and obscure manuscripts with unverifiable origins. No concrete, contemporaneous records have emerged to confirm the existence of such ceremonies. The same holds for the claim that global financial or political institutions covertly adopt Saturnian rituals. The evidence is circumstantial, often relying on architectural interpretations or the coincidental use of the cube shape in modern design. There is, however, a small segment of verifiable information that conspiracy theorists often draw upon. The existence of the private intelligence firm named Black Cube is a verifiable fact. It operates in the realm of corporate espionage, and its public record and operational history are matters of legal and journalistic documentation. Yet, even this factual element does not necessarily validate the broader occult narrative. The leap from a corporate entity's name to a hidden network of Saturn-worshipping elites is a speculative interpretation that goes well beyond the established evidence. What can be disproven are specific claims that purport direct links between ancient Saturn worship and documented modern events. For instance, proposals that detailed ritualistic ceremonies with precise dates and participant names have been continuously executed from ancient Rome until today have not been corroborated by any primary source or independent investigative report. In many cases, Once these claims are subjected to rigorous academic or journalistic scrutiny, the evidence fails to meet the necessary standards of proof. In scientific and historical inquiry, the absence of concrete documentation, especially for events alleged to have occurred in secret, is taken as a strong indication that these narratives are constructed rather than observed. In summary, the verifiable facts include the documented use of cube symbolism in sacred architecture, the well-recorded historical practices of Saturn worship, as seen in festivals like Saturnalia, and the modern existence of a private intelligence firm named Black Cube. On the other hand, claims of ongoing clandestine rituals, global occult influence, or a direct continuum of Saturnian power from ancient times to the present lack solid evidence and remain unproven. As with many conspiracy theories, the blend of verifiable facts with speculative narratives creates an alluring tapestry that is as fascinating as it is elusive when held to the scrutiny of precise, objective standards. That wraps up today's deep dive into the mysteries of the Black Cube conspiracy and the ancient worship of Saturn. Thanks for joining me on this journey through the enigmatic and the unexplained. If you found this video intriguing, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to Reno's World for more explorations into hidden histories and secret symbols. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. I'd love to hear your thoughts and theories, so drop a comment below. Until next time, keep questioning and stay curious.